Hi, I'm Ben Capelle. I'm the CEO from Laketran. I wanted to take a minute of my day today to kind of talk to you about why Laketran is on the ballot. So a little history about Laketran. We've been around since 1974. We passed the levy that we're operating off of today in 1988 for a 0.25% sales tax. So we've been operating off essentially the same levy since 1988, and it's been 31 years. We've renewed it a couple times, but we've never asked for an increase before. And that's something we take a lot of pride in. Myself and the board didn't want to be on the ballot, but we're in a situation where we don't really have much of a choice, and we want to make sure the community has the chance to tell us what they want. So the last couple years, Laketran has seen about an 18% increase in dial-a-ride ridership. Most of that is from seniors and people with disabilities. As that has happened, we've had our funding from the state reduced. So in total, we've lost about $1.2 million from the state over the last couple of years, and that is an annual amount, so it's $1.2 million a year, on top of an 18% increase for dial-a-rides. One graph going up, one graph going down. And as myself and the board sat around and talked about what to do, we felt the best thing to do was to ask the community what they want, instead of just making a cut. So if the levy passes in November, Laketran will continue dial-a-ride like we've done for the last 30 years, and we'll do a little bit better job connecting folks to jobs. One of the things we'd like to do is put a bus on Tyler Boulevard, a traditional once-an-hour bus, just like on Menor Avenue or some of the other places we run them in Lake County, and also do a better job connecting folks to Tri-Point in Concord. But the main thing the levy is for dial-a-ride. It's difficult when you see an 18% increase in ridership with a decrease in funding. What do you do? Most of that increase has been for seniors and people with disabilities. So 53% of that increase has been taking seniors to medical appointments. 23% of that increase has been taking folks with disabilities to work. So as the people have gotten older, they've needed more bus service. It's hard if you live alone and you don't have anyone to rely on for transportation. What do? Laketran is here so you can live in your house. And for folks with disabilities, as the economy has improved, it's been easier to get a job. A lot more of them have been employed, and they rely on us to get to work. And so that's why we're on the ballot. It's not because we had any kind of ulterior motive or anything like that. It's purely just more people want and need our service today than they ever have before. And it's hard for us to keep up with that. If the levy fails, we'll probably have to cut roughly 30% of our service, which is not something we want to do, but we also respect the community, and we want to make sure we're providing the service that they want from us. And so, this is their chance to tell us what they want from us, whether they want, more of the service they've come to expect from us over time, or if they want us to sort of live within our means and cut our service and reduce the amount of work we do for the county. But either way, we're excited to do what the community wants after this November. Thanks.